my journey of property development over the last 20 years has had its ups and downs. You know, life is all full of ups and downs. It's all about understanding yourself and creating the coping mechanisms to be able to deal with the downs, and also when you're high. The idea is to find balance, equilibrium in your everyday life, in every moment. But you'll never not have a bad day or not have a great day. It'll just be what it is. It's being present and being in that moment and enjoying what it is, to me, is part of my everyday practice.
The more than 30 years I've spent in personal development, especially the last 20 some odd years that I've been facilitating it, I keep getting inspired again and again by the human spirit, capacity to come back from adversity. And you know, some people have these experiences in investment, in property. They may have had a bad experience. They may have gotten bad advice, or maybe the advice at the time was good, but later on the economy changed or something that was beyond the control of the advisor. And people feel devastated. And some people feel like, oh, they can't come back. But they can. You can always start again. And I think one of the things about property psychology that's unique is that we bring the spirit of that with us. And it's not just a black and white, you know, you can do this or you can't do that. That, you know, we can help you sort of resolve the unfinished business with a bad experience that you may have had. So you have a fresh, exciting, innovative spirit about what are the possibilities for the future. Especially now, you know, the economy's coming back and the sky's the limit for a lot of people if they're in the present moment.
And with the ones that have actually what they call bad experiences, or we call them learning experiences, but there was probably a reason when you narrow it down and you have a look at what they actually did before they invested. There's probably a few reasons why it wasn't as well as what they thought it was going to be. And if we can try and find what those reasons are and give them the confidence again that it's not the one and only investment they're ever going to make, or they should make. Because at the end of the day, it's about learning from what your experience is, whether it's good or better, and moving on to the next one. So talking to our clients, all of us with the three aspects that we have, we should be able to lift them to go to the next level again, whatever their experience was. And I think again we talk about their inner experience, and that comes from what happened on the outer. If they had a bad, if they had a bad recommendation or some bad advice, a lot of them close up and they just won't do it again. They say, look, I'm not doing that again. I've been burned. I don't want to do that anymore. Whereas they probably should be open and say, okay, well, what happened? Where did I go wrong, or where did I go right? And work on that. So I think this is where, if we can show, and we are showing clients how to look for that, how to regain that spirit, how to regain that confidence, this will lead them to go forward and excel.
In other words, when people close down, they find themselves not trusting people who are actually trustworthy, and vice versa.
They attract them.
They attract people.
They come flowing in.
And so I think by doing that, by facing that, they can start to see, without the gullibility, that people who are dishonest, they leave trails. You can see when someone has an ulterior motive. Once you've transformed the past difficulty, you're more in the present time. You can say, all right, here's some people I can trust, and they can help me, they can educate me, they can inspire me, and help me transform what wasn't in truth.
And when I talk to a lot of clients, not just clients buying property, people having a coffee with on a Saturday afternoon, we sit down and we talk, and you know, people tell you their experiences. And I always come back to those two words. They were very powerful when you said those when I first met you, inflow and outflow. And the majority of the population concentrates on the inflow. And they're worried about what's coming, and what's happening to them, and why me? And this shouldn't happen to me, and it's happened to me again. Where they should be really concentrating on the outflow. Pushing out the positive energy, pushing out their beliefs, and pushing out what they want back. Because pushing out what you're believing and what you want is what you'll get back in return. And a lot of people just aren't focusing on that, and that's two words that I use a lot and are very powerful, that inflow, outflow. And I think if people can grasp that idea, that filter changes almost instantly.
Absolutely. Well, today really is the first day of the rest of your life. So with our system, we believe that we can really have an influence. And that's truly our intention, isn't it? I mean, ultimately, it's also installing and aligning people's value sets. If you're not thinking and feeling that you are worthy of creating wealth, how else do you create it? If it's low down here on your lowest item on your value system, you know, we need to realign that for you, because you know you're out there making judgment. Everybody else has got it. Well, why can't I have it? What we're here about is to give people that gift to find themselves within and to realign their value set so it comes higher and higher, creating self-worth and then attracting everything to you. Because you can. You know, I've done it. I'm living it, I'm breathing it, it's changed my life. And the benefits are for everyone around me, you guys included. So I feel it's important, and I'm enjoying this ride. And again, it's an honour, absolute honour to give it.